The mission of life education centres is helping children make healthy choices. Most of our work over the last 15 years has been working in schools with the children themselves. But it's no good just teaching children one thing in the classroom when they're learning something different on the streets and learning something different in the home.
Good afternoon, children. Good afternoon, parents. Right, now we've got a very special assembly today. But first of all, I'm going to say something to the parents.
We already work with about 3,000 schools and about 750,000 children throughout the country. And we have a series of programmes for the children in the classroom, in the school. And what this is about is really using the opportunity of the class assembly for the children to showcase what they are learning in the programmes with us and elsewhere in the school, to showcase that to their parents, to show their parents what they're doing. It's a way of bringing parents into school to get them to understand the importance of helping their children make healthy choices and really involving them in the whole learning process. So what we provide is a turnkey lesson plan for these assembly programmes. So there really isn't a lot of work for the teachers to do to prepare. So it's easy for them, it's fun for the children and exciting for the parents as well.
I like rice. I like pasta. I like potatoes. I like fish. I like milk. I like cheese.
It is often so really difficult to get parents to take an active interest in what is going on, particularly with something like health education.
When Harold woke up, their friends had got more food. Oh, what kind of friends? I know a song about friends.
We have always provided information sessions for parents. But they have not been as well attended as we would like. By actually having the children talk to their parents about what they're learning, it's much more exciting for the children. It is much more informative for the parents, and therefore we have found that they are far more interested in taking that hour or two of time to come into the school and get actively involved. The children benefit because they can actually see their parents taking an active interest in their well-being and what is important to them. An effective health education programme really has to involve the parents as well, and indeed the broader community. After the class assembly with the children, then what we do is we invite the parents to stay on afterwards to talk about what they've seen, what they've learned, and how they can continue those messages at home afterwards, and how they can contribute to what the children are learning with life education and in schools.
Because how do you feel yourself? Would you just shout out if you don't get enough sleep, because we're going to think about sleep now? How do you feel? Oh, you see! Lethargic. Any more?
That's very helpful to them in terms of thinking through and discussing with other parents as well what sorts of strategies they can use which can be most effective.
So just let's see if we're going to work out, if we can work out how much sleep children actually need. All right? So this is your fans, a bit of audience participation here. Right, what I'd like you to do is to hold up how many hours you think a 1-year-old needs? Not how many they actually need.
It is also an opportunity for parents to ask those difficult questions about problems that they are having with their own children.
We've got a few 14s, a few 12s, 10, 8. I think someone was holding up before, which I think is how many their 1-year-old seems to get. It's actually, I've got a chart here which I'll give you out at the end. It's actually between 13 and 14. So well done the 14s. Yeah, oh,
You're
well
dealing
done,
with
well
peer
done.
pressure, healthy living,
What about-
exercise, and all of those sorts of things.
Susan is worried because she says that her 6-year-old daughter, Jay, is not eating properly.
Bringing parents together in that sort of way gives them the opportunity to share those experiences, share problems, and share solutions as well. These are not only fun, but very informative for the parents. And we're working hard now to bring them to all parents of all the children that we work with in over 3,000 schools up and down the country.